Alright folks, gather round because tonight we're talking about something truly magical. No, not disappearing bunnies, though that would be cool. We're talking about value creation in the business world. Essentially, it's the fine art of turning something cheap and cheerful into something people will actually pay a premium for. Think of it like this. You've got a few basic ingredients like flour, sugar, eggs. Individually? Meh. But combine them in the right way and bam, you've got yourself a delicious cake that's worth way more than the sum of its parts. Now, you might be thinking, John, I buy stuff all the time. Every day we're surrounded by products and services, whether it's your morning coffee, a new pair of shoes, or the latest smartphone. We're constantly exchanging our hard-earned money for things that, in some way, make our lives better, easier, or more enjoyable. But, have you ever stopped to wonder what really goes on behind the scenes before that product lands in your hands? What's the secret sauce that turns a simple idea or a pile of raw materials into something you're willing to pay for? You might say, but I don't have a magic wand or an industrial oven. And, you'd be absolutely right. Most of us don't have access to fantastical tools or high-tech machinery, but here's the thing, you don't need them. The real magic isn't in the tools themselves, it's in the process, the creativity and the know-how that people bring to the table. Whether you're baking bread, designing an app, or running a service business, the principles are the same. It's about seeing potential where others see the ordinary and knowing how to unlock it. You don't need magical powers for this, just a bit of business savvy. Because at its core, value creation is all about taking something ordinary and, through a series of steps, transforming it into something extraordinary in the eyes of the consumer. Think about it. A simple piece of fabric becomes a designer jacket, a handful of code becomes a life-changing app, and a few ingredients become a gourmet meal. It's the process of adding value, through innovation, design, skill, and effort, that makes all the difference. Imagine a machine, if you will, that takes raw materials at one end and spits out desirable products at the other. This machine isn't just made of gears and metal, it's powered by human ingenuity, teamwork, and a relentless drive to solve problems. Every business, big or small, is essentially a value creation machine, constantly working to turn ideas and resources into things people want and need. That, my friends, is the essence of business. It's not about having the fanciest equipment or the most magical tools, it's about understanding how to create value step by step and deliver it to the world. When you grasp this, you unlock the true power of entrepreneurship and set yourself on the path to making a real impact. Let's get specific, shall we? Picture a humble cotton farmer toiling away under the hot sun. He sells a pound of raw cotton for, say, 50 cents. Fast forward a bit, and that very same cotton has been spun, woven, dyed, cut, and stitched into a stylish shirt. And guess what? That shirt is now retailing for, $50. That's a 100-fold increase in value. How the heck does that happen? Well, buckle up because we're about to break it down. Our cotton's journey starts in the field, right? It's harvested, cleaned, and prepped for the next stage. Then it's off to the spinning mills where those fluffy fibers are twisted and twirled into yarn. This yarn then gets woven or knitted into fabric. Each step adds a layer of cost, sure, but more importantly, it adds value. The raw cotton is transformed into something usable, something closer to a finished product. Now here's where things start to get really interesting. Enter the designers, the creative geniuses who take that plain fabric and turn it into something stylish, something desirable. They add cuts, colors, patterns, all those little details that make you go, ooh, I need that in my life. Suddenly, our humble cotton shirt isn't just a piece of clothing anymore. It's a fashion statement, it's a reflection of your personality, your style, your aspirations, and people are willing to pay a premium for that feeling. But wait, there's more. Just when you think you've figured it all out, there's another layer to peel back. The story of value doesn't end with the product itself. In fact, it's only just beginning. What if I told you that the true worth of something often has little to do with its physical form? That the price tag you see is only a small part of a much bigger picture? Because it's not just about the physical product, is it? Take a simple t-shirt, for example. On its own, it's just fabric and thread, nothing particularly special, but somehow some shirts are worth 10 times more than others. Why is that? What transforms an ordinary object into something extraordinary in our eyes? The answer lies in the invisible forces at play, forces that shape our perceptions and influence our decisions every day, often without us even realizing it. Enter the marketing masterminds, the branding wizards who craft a story around our little shirt. These are the people who know how to tap into our emotions, our aspirations, and even our insecurities. They don't just sell a product, they sell a dream, a lifestyle, a sense of identity. They create a brand image, a perception of quality, exclusivity, and desirability. Through clever design, storytelling, and presentation, they make us believe that owning this shirt sets us apart from the crowd. Suddenly, it's not just about what you wear, but what it says about you. Suddenly our shirt isn't just a shirt, it's a symbol of sophistication, of belonging to a certain tribe. It's the Nike swoosh, the Apple logo, the badge that tells the world you're part of something bigger. It's about signaling status, taste, and even values. And in today's world, it's also about the carefully curated Instagram feed. Social media amplifies these signals, turning brands into badges of honor and moments of consumption into public statements. We don't just buy things, we share them, display them, and let them speak for us. It's the feeling you get when you wear that brand, the confidence that comes from knowing you're part of a story that others recognize and admire. It's about how you see yourself, and how you hope others see you too. The association with a certain lifestyle, a certain energy, a certain group of people. Brands promise us more than just products. They promise us experiences, connections, and a sense of belonging. And you know what? That perceived value is incredibly powerful. It can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, and make us believe that what we own says something meaningful about who we are. In the end, the illusion of worth is not just a trick, it's a testament to the power of perception and the stories we choose to believe. So, there you have it, the magical journey of value creation. But let's take a moment to really think about what that means. Value creation isn't just a business buzzword or a fancy term thrown around in boardrooms. It's the heartbeat of every product you see, every service you use, and every innovation that shapes our world. It's the story of how something ordinary can become extraordinary through the combined efforts of countless people, ideas, and processes. From a 50-cent ball of fluff to a $50 fashion statement, the transformation is nothing short of remarkable. That simple cotton ball picked from a field embarks on a journey that takes it through spinning, weaving, designing, and marketing until it finally becomes a coveted piece of clothing. Each step along the way adds something new. Skill, creativity, technology, and yes, a bit of flair. It's a process of transformation, ingenuity, and let's be honest, a little bit of marketing magic. Behind every finished product, there's a team of people solving problems, making decisions, and finding ways to stand out in a crowded marketplace. The seamstress who perfects every stitch, the designer who dreams up the next trend, the marketer who tells the story. Each one plays a vital role in creating value. But here's the thing, understanding this process matters. It's not just about appreciating the end result, but about recognizing the journey and the effort that goes into making something truly valuable. When we understand how value is created, we start to see the world differently. We notice the innovation behind everyday objects, the strategy behind successful brands, and the hard work that turns dreams into reality. It matters for businesses, big and small, because value creation is the key to their success. Whether you're running a tiny boutique or a global corporation, your ability to create and deliver value determines your future. It's what attracts customers, builds loyalty, and sets you apart from the competition. Without value creation, even the best ideas can fall flat, because it's the key to their success. Businesses that focus on value creation don't just survive, they thrive. They win awards, earn customer trust, and inspire others to innovate. They become leaders in their industries, shaping trends and setting new standards for excellence. And it matters for consumers because it helps us understand why we're willing to shell out our hard-earned cash for certain products. When we buy something, we're not just paying for materials. We're paying for the creativity, expertise, and effort that went into making it special. We're investing in the story, the experience, and the value that product brings to our lives. So next time you're shopping, take a moment to appreciate the journey of that product. Think about the hands that crafted it, the minds that designed it, and the teams that brought it to life. Every price tag tells a story of value added step by step from raw material to finished masterpiece. The value that's been added at every step is what makes that product unique. It's what transforms something simple into something meaningful, something you're proud to own or give as a gift. It's a testament to human creativity, collaboration, and ambition. It's a fascinating world, this world of business, where ideas become reality and dreams are woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. Every transaction, every innovation, every new product is a chapter in the ongoing story of value creation, full of surprises and, dare I say, a touch of magic. Because when you look closely, you'll see that value creation is about more than just numbers. It's about imagination, passion, and the endless possibilities that come from bringing people and ideas together. That's our show for tonight, folks. Remember, the next time you pick up a product or use a service, you're experiencing the result of a remarkable journey, a journey powered by value creation. Thanks for joining us, and keep looking for the magic in the everyday.